Good morning, sir. Can I help you?
Yes, I was called in to Mr. Cole's office. Is he in?
Yes, Mr. Cole is expecting you. Please go right on in. Hello, Mr. Carson. Good morning. How are you?
Oh, hey, Lucy. How you doing this morning? I was called in by Mr. Cole. Is he in?
Yes, Mr. Carson. Mr. Cole is waiting for you. Please go right on in.
Bert, preach. Let's get down to business. A couple of weeks ago, Jessica called me when she was on a date with Samir, and she exposed him to the fact that she told me he wants to take over Perfect Editing and also remove me as the CEO. Have you either have heard such things?
Yeah, Mr. Cole. Amazingly enough, it was actually Jessica who came to me just last week and told me the same thing. I couldn't believe it.
No way, Mr. Cole. Has she came to me and spoke to me about any certain type of thing like that? What's going on here? It's Samir. He's actually gone cuckoo now. What he's done actually is totally forbidden in this company. I gave him an opportunity actually to prove himself since Bert was on vacation for 2 weeks, and I let him do a special project for me. Unfortunately, it went to his head. He actually wants to take over the company now and then also replace me from being CEO. He thinks he has that much knowledge of power and instruction about the company to run it for himself. I've actually found out as well that he also has taken some of the personal accounts of Perfect Editing and made them accounts for himself. So he's doing business behind our backs.
Man, say what? That guy's a dirty double-crosser. Wow. I never would have thought that somebody from this company would do that. Not even to you, Mr. Cole. You're a good guy. You're the best employee actually I've ever worked up under. How could he do that?
Pride, bruh, with jealousy and envy. I'm sure Samir's been just waiting back in the shadows to take over for the longest. That's his implementation, always been. Because he's always actually been untrustworthy, we've always considered him actually at the bottom of the barrel. He's couldn't never be trusted. He's a snitch, actually. We call him the company snitch, literally. So that's probably one of the reasons why he wants to surface on top now. Because his work ethics have never been actually credible. We've always overlooked him. So he says.
Yeah, you're right, Mr. Cole. For the past 3 years and a half, Samir's have been boiling with envy and bitterness and jealousy against me. Only because you had actually been nominated me and promoted me up into editing manager before him. Where, on the other hand, he's been here the longest. He considered himself actually to be in a position because of his years of loyalty to this company. But I came in with experience and know-how. And that's what actually promoted me. Where Samir is very jealous and upset about that. And now he wants his taste of the pie. And not only that, sir, but there's something else you need to know. He also has Jessica as his right-wing woman. She's his secretary now. And she told me, actually, that he's threatened her life if she decides actually to break away from him. We got to help her, Mr. Cole. We got to do something. Yes, I know we have to do something. However, according to the perfect editing law, in the rules to the policy of this company, once a person has been promoted in a specific established position here, especially if the supervisor or manager, I can't actually fire them. It has to be caught red-handed. There has to be something that he has done or has to do that is a witness of and against the company, and then he's able to be fired and excommunicated.
Something that has to be done. Something that has to be... Hey, I got it, Mr. Cole. Didn't you say that he actually has made his own accounts from people who have their account here in Perfect Editing as well?
Yeah, preach. That's right. He has actually taken some of our own accounts and made his own employment business after those accounts. So what are you saying, preach? Go ahead, spill it, man.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. To actually transfer the accounts from Perfect Editing to his own account, he has to use the computers in the computer bay. The majority of those computers are always linked up, actually, to your computers and others in the offices. So what we have to do, we have to make sure we catch him linking his own accounts from personal Perfect Editing accounts and transferring to his own computer bays or his own accounts.
Help me out, Preach. Bert, give me some clarity on this.
I see what he's saying, Mr. Cole. Check it out. What do we have to do? We have to make sure we catch Samir making transactions from Perfect Editing for our personal clients' accounts, transferring them to his computer bay list in his accounts. Now, for that to happen, he has to use the computers here in Perfect Editing. And that's how we catch him.
Yeah, simple enough. That's all we got to do. We catch him in the act of making bad transitions and stealing the customers actually from Perfect Editing.
Excellent work, Preach and Bert. Coming up with a fantastic plan of such. I'm going to leave both of you in charge of the situation at hand. I'm the CEO here, so I have to manage things while you take care of that. Report to me whenever you can, or just leave me an email with a small message. And remember to look out for Jessica. She's a very good employee here. I hate to lose her because of this. We have to make this possibly good so Samir won't have any notification of what we're trying to set him up for. You do this for the company, and I'll promote both of you to a higher position. Good luck, Bert. I'm counting on you, and so is the company.
Yes, sir, Mr. Coles. No worries.
Thank you, Brother Preach, for your loyalty and dedicated service to the company. Good luck.
Not a problem.
It's all up to those guys now. Hopefully they can pull it off. The company is in their hands.
Hey Bert, I know actually that it was Jessica that came to you and she informed you and Mr. Cole about the plans of Samir. But I need more info. I need more insight on when is Samir usually going into the computer bay in the company. Do you think Jessica will give me that information if I ask her?
There's a good question, bro. Seeing the last time actually that when you were actually office editing leader, that you and her had a run-in before, but it's possible.
Yeah, I think so, bro, because she actually is looking for somebody to trust because Samir is threatening her now. So if you could win her trust, and then actually maybe she'll give you some information about when he goes into that area. Are you sure you don't want to talk to her? You can ask her. Oh, no, bro. Not this time, no. I can't. I gotta hurry up and get dressed and meet up with Queen. We got a court date, actually. Me and her both. Oh, yeah, I remember, yeah. For that time I had actually bailed you two out of jail. Right. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll gain up the confidence enough to talk with Jessica myself. And I'll get the information I need so that we can set up a plan to catch Samir in the act. I hope everything goes well at the court appearance. Thanks, bro. I'll check back with you when it's over. Okay? Later. Not a problem.